Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drug Diaries. I'm your host, Kaushik Trivedi, with a deep passion for the life sciences and years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. I'm constantly inspired by the potential for innovation to transform healthcare. In each episode, we will explore latest industry news, trends, and breakthroughs, breaking them down into easily digestible concepts. Whether you are a seasoned professional or just curious about the world of pharmaceuticals, Drug Diaries is here to keep you informed and ahead of the curve. So let's dive into today's topic and navigate this ever evolving landscape together. Welcome to Drug Diaries. Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Drug Diaries, where we demystify the wonders of modern science. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of advanced protein modeling. In the first half of our today's episode, I'm going to share an exciting news about Google DeepMind's latest AI model, which is poised to revolutionize drug discovery. And in the second half, I'm going to use an interesting analogy to explain the concept of advanced protein modeling. Researchers at Google DeepMind have developed Fold3, an AI model that can predict the structure of and interactions between biological molecules, including proteins, DNA, RNA, and small molecules that could function as drugs. Google DeepMind will make the models available for non-commercial use through AlphaFold server. The landmark innovation is likely to dramatically accelerate biological research. The AI system is a descendant of the previous AlphaFold models built by Google DeepMind that essentially solved the problems of predicting the three-dimensional structure of a protein from its amino acid structure. AlphaFold 3 goes further by predicting the structures of almost all biological molecules and modeling the interactions between those molecules. While researchers have long developed specialized computational methods for modeling interactions between specific types of biological molecules, AlphaFold 3 marks the first time that a single system has been able to predict the interactions between nearly all molecular types with state-of-the-art performance. The properties and functions of molecules in biological systems are typically a result of how they interact with other molecules. Using experiments to understand molecular interactions can take years of research time and can be prohibitively expensive. If these interactions can instead be estimated computationally with sufficient accuracy, the biological research can be dramatically accelerated. For example, if researchers believe that a molecule that binds to a specific site on a certain protein would be a promising drug candidate, then they can use computational systems such as AlphaFold 3 to test potential drug molecules. Now, let's try and understand the science behind advanced protein modeling. Advanced protein modeling services are like having a superpowered toolkit that helps scientists understand and predict the shape and behaviors of proteins. To put it simply, proteins are like tiny machines in our bodies that do specific jobs. Each protein has a unique shape that allows it to perform its function. When a disease occurs, it often means that one or more of these protein machines are either not working properly or are overactive. Scientists aim to fix the problem by targeting these proteins with drugs. For example, in high blood pressure, one of the culprits is a protein called angiotensin converting enzyme, ACE. This protein helps to control the blood pressure by making blood vessels tighten or constrict, which increases the blood pressure. Now, because ACE is involved in raising blood pressure, it becomes a target for treating the condition. If we can somehow make a drug that blocks ACE, we can help lower the blood pressure. Now, let's try to understand the process and methods of AI-enabled advanced protein modeling using a simple analogy. Picture this: a bank has been robbed, and you, the detective, are on the case. Your first step? Obviously looking for similar cases. There are always usual suspects in the town. You take the picture of the usual suspects and run them past the eyewitnesses. Maybe, if you're lucky, you find a few using this approach. In the world of protein modeling, this is called homology modeling. Scientists compare the new proteins to the ones they already know, and using these known structures as templates to predict the new protein shape. It's like piecing together clues from old cases to understand this new crime. But what if there are no similar cases? This is a unique heist, never seen before. Now you have to start from scratch. You gather every possible clue from the crime scene, fingerprints, footprints, fibers, and slowly build the profile of the thief. In protein modeling, this is known as ab initio modeling. Without any similar structures to rely on, scientists predict the protein's shape from ground up using fundamental principles of physics and chemistry. It's like solving a brand new puzzle without a reference picture. As you continue with your investigation, you get access to security camera footage. You watch the thieves' every move, studying how they navigate the bank, where they linger, and how they bypass security. This is similar to molecular dynamics simulations. Scientists simulate how a protein moves and changes shape over time, helping them understand its behavior and interactions with other molecules. Next, you consider the possibility that the thief had help. You analyze interactions, trying to figure out if there were any accomplices, a lookout, a gateway driver, maybe an inside man. In protein modeling, these are docking studies. Scientists examine how the protein interacts with other molecules like potential drugs or other proteins. It's all about understanding those crucial connections. Sometimes you need the basic details. You call in forensic experts for a detailed analysis of fingerprints or DNA. You combine this with broader clues like witness statements and general patterns. This is similar to using quantum mechanics or molecular mechanics in protein modeling. Scientists combine detailed quantum calculations with broader molecular mechanics to get a complete picture of the protein's behavior. And finally, you get a break. High resolution photos from a security camera clearly show the offender's face. The visual confirmation is a game changer. In protein science, cryo-electron microscopy or cryo and X-ray crystallography provide these high-resolution images, helping scientists see the exact structure of the protein and verify their models. To speed things up, you use advanced software that analyzes thousands of past cases to predict the thief's and next moves. This is your AI-powered detective assistant. Similarly, in protein modeling, AI and machine learning analyze vast amount of data to predict protein structures and functions with high accuracy. It's like having a super smart assistant who's seen it all. You also connect various pieces of evidence, phone records, financial transactions, known associates to build a comprehensive profile of the thief. This is where bioinformatics tools come into play. Scientists use these to analyze protein sequences and find patterns, helping them predict structures and functions. In some cases, you set a trap based on thieves' known behavior. You anticipate their next move and catch them red-handed. For instance, you may find out that the offender goes to a famous casino in the town every Friday evening, and you send undercover officers to arrest them. Protein modeling, protein design, and engineering involve creating or modifying proteins to have specific properties. It's like setting a clever trap based on the protein's behavior. Finally, you delve into thieves' and motives. Why did they rob the bank? How does this crime fit into the larger pattern? In science, this is functional annotation and pathway analysis. Scientists predict what the protein does and how it fits into the larger biological processes, understanding its role in health and diseases. So, there you have it. Catching a thief and modeling a protein aren't all that different after all. Both require piecing together clues, using a mix of detailed analysis and broader patterns, and sometimes a bit of intuition and advanced technology. That's all for today's episode of Drug Diaries. I hope this detective story helped you understand the fascinating process of advanced protein modeling. Join us next time as we explore more scientific wonders in simple, relatable terms. Until then, stay curious. I hope you found this information helpful. Before we wrap up today's episode, I would like to extend a special invitation to all the innovators and trailblazers in our audience. If you are working on something truly groundbreaking, whether it's in the field of medicine, technology, AI, commercial, patient safety, product engineering, medical, regulatory affairs, or any other domain, and you would like to share your work with a wider audience, we want to hear from you. Drug Diaries as an initiative is committed to shining a spotlight on the incredible work being done by visionaries like you. So if you have a story to tell, an innovation to showcase, or a breakthrough to unveil, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Simply drop me an email at drugdiariespodcast@gmail.com and let's start a conversation about how we can feature your work on an upcoming episode. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in to Drug Diaries. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep changing the world one breakthrough at a time.